White's Army, gather round. Listen up, you beautiful Yorkshire Warriors. Your boys got some absolutely mental news that's going to shake Elland Road to its very foundations. We're talking about 3 massive stories that could completely change everything we thought we knew about our beloved Leeds United. First off, smash that like button if you're ready for some proper Leeds drama. And don't you dare forget to subscribe, because what I'm about to tell you will have you refreshing your phone every 5 minutes for updates. Right, so picture this. We've got a goalkeeper situation that's got everyone talking. A transfer saga that's about to take the most unexpected twist you've ever seen. And our new striker doing something that is legends of the game, both praising and worrying at the same time. I'm talking about decisions that could make or break our season. White's Army. We've got our management making choices that have fans split down the middle. We've got other clubs playing games with players we wanted. And we've got a striker whose situation is giving everyone mixed feelings. The tension is absolutely through the roof right now. And every single one of these stories connects to show you exactly what kind of roller coaster we're on this season. Hit that notification bell because you're going to want to know exactly how this madness unfolds. And drop a comment telling me, are you ready for the chaos that's about to hit our club? But first, let me blow your mind with what's happening between the sticks at Elland Road. Karl Darlow, that's the name on everyone's lips right now. White's Army. Remember how I teased you about that goalkeeper situation? Well, here's the bombshell that's got every Leeds fan divided. Our veteran Welsh international has just put into absolutely sensational performances. And now Daniel Farke has the mother of all decisions to make. This isn't just any ordinary team selection, folks. We're talking about a goalkeeper who hadn't started a Premier League game in for years, suddenly becoming our highest rated player with a 7.73 rating. That's not a typo. Karl Darlow is currently statistically our best performer this season. The man pulled off saves against Fulham that would make you question the laws of physics, then went to Molineux and kept us in front with stop after stop. That had Wolves fans holding their heads in disbelief. Even the legendary Adam Pope is backing him to keep his spot, saying he was unlucky not to start the season anyway. But here's where it gets absolutely mental. White's Army. Lucas Perry is fit again. Our Brazilian shot stopper, who kept a clean sheets in his 3 games, is ready to return. And everyone thought it would be automatic that he'd walk back into the team. Wrong. Dominic Matteo says it would be harsh to drop Darlow now, and you know what? The stats don't lie. When you're performing at a 7.73 level and making game-changing saves, you've earned your stripes. This is giving me serious Jacob Beagle vibes. Remember how he got suspended? Pascal Struij stepped in, and now Beagle can't get back in the team. Perry might be about to get the exact same treatment. The pressure on Farke is immense right now. White's Army. He's got a goalkeeper who's never let him down when called upon, whose international form with Wales has been equally impressive, and who's clearly got the confidence of the dressing room. But he's also got his original number 1 ready to reclaim his spot. This decision could define our entire season's momentum. And the fact that we're even having this conversation shows just how unpredictable football can be when form meets opportunity. But that's just the beginning of our drama, White's Army. Because while we're sorting out our goalkeeping situation, another club just pulled the most sneaky move regarding a player we desperately wanted. Harry Wilson, the name that still haunts our transfer dreams. And Fulham just played us like a fiddle. White's Army. You thought that saga was over. Think again. While we're all focused on our current squad, those crafty cottagers are about to pull the most calculated U-turn you've ever seen. Remember how Marco Silva blocked Wilson's move to Elland Road on deadline day? We all thought it was just Fulham being difficult, but turns out they knew exactly what they were doing. The Welsh wizard has started all 5 Premier League games this season and even bagged a goal in that West London derby against Brentford. Here's where it gets absolutely infuriating. Mick Brown, the former Man United chief scout, just revealed that Fulham are now planning to offer Harry Wilson a brand new contract. They're going to tie him down just when we thought we might get another chance in January. Wilson is showing he can still play a part for Fulham, Brown said. And you can almost hear the smugness in his voice. They knew they had a gem on their hands. They blocked our move. And now they're going to make sure we never get another shot at him. This is the type of player that Daniel Farke was desperate to add to our squad, especially after our concerns about not strengthening enough in the summer. Wilson was supposed to be that missing piece, that creative spark we needed. And get this, White's Army, They're doing this specifically because they don't want to lose him for free. Or to a rival club. That's US they're talking about. They see Leeds United as a threat, and they're making sure we can't get our hands on their assets. Mick Brown even said these are the type of reliable players you want as a mid-table team, basically calling us their rivals for that exact position. The disrespect is unreal, but also shows they fear what we can do. The timing of this is absolutely perfect for Fulham and devastating for us. Wilson's contract expires at the end of this season. We were positioned to make a move in January, and now they're pulling the rug from under our feet. What makes this even more painful is that Wilson is exactly the type of versatile, experienced Premier League player we need, someone who knows how to handle pressure, can create chances, and has that killer instinct in front of goal. Instead, we're watching him flourish at Craven Cottage while strengthening a direct competitor. But while Fulham are playing games with players we want, there's one player we do have who's got legends of the game both excited and terrified at the same time. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the man who's got Alan Shearer losing sleep. White's Army. This is the moment everything comes together, and it's going to give you goosebumps. Our big summer signing finally got his first goal against Wolves, playing like the striker we always dreamed he could be. But Alan Shearer just dropped a bombshell that connects to everything we've been building toward. That's the big thing, staying fit with him, Shearer said. And those words should terrify every single Leeds fan. They know that if they can get balls up to him, then he will score goals. But it's a big if he can stay fit. Look at these numbers. White's Army, in his last 3 Premier League seasons, Calvert-Lewin managed just 26, 38, and 18 games respectively. That's the harsh reality of what we're dealing with. We've got a striker who can be absolutely magnificent when available, but the key word is WHEN. Chris Boyd called him our potential savior before the Wolves game, and his performance proved that right. His all-round play was superb. He provided that constant outlet, and he finally got the goal that showed what he can do. But Shearer's doubt is hanging over everything like a dark cloud. This is Daniel Farke's nightmare scenario. Does he risk playing Calvert-Lewin every week and potentially lose him to injury, or does he rotate and potentially lose goals? Lucas Mecha and Joel Pirro have only scored once between them this season. We need our main striker fit. The irony is killing me. White's Army. When Calvert-Lewin is fit and firing, he's everything we could want from a Premier League striker. His hold-up play against Wolves was magnificent. His movement in the box was intelligent, and that header showed exactly why we brought him to Elland Road. But Shearer's words echo what every Leeds fan is thinking deep down. We've seen this movie before. We know how talented DCL can be. We've watched him terrorize defenses for years at Everton. But we also know that his injury record reads like a medical textbook. The pressure on our medical and fitness teams is enormous right now. They need to find that perfect balance between keeping our star striker match fit, while managing his workload to prevent those dreaded injury setbacks that have plagued his recent career. Here's the connection that brings everything together. White's Army. We couldn't get Harry Wilson to provide that creativity and goals from wide positions. Our goalkeeper situation is uncertain with decisions needing to be made. And now our star striker comes with a massive injury warning from one of England's greatest ever goal scorers. We're sitting in 12th place with 7 points from 5 games. And every single decision Farke makes in the coming weeks could determine whether we're celebrating survival or crying into our Bovril by Christmas. So here's the question that's keeping me awake at night. White's Army. Can Carl Darlow keep defying Father Time? Will we ever get another shot at quality like Harry Wilson? And most importantly, can Dominic Calvert-Lewin stay fit long enough to fire us up the table? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that subscribe button, and let me know, are you confident in our current squad? Or are you as worried as I am about what happens if our luck runs out? Marching on together, but for how long?